Happy Wednesday, Pookies. It's beach each time. What a beautiful sight. Flair killing it on the dance floor with the sun setting. Exactly.
Except it's me just murdering everyone's eyes.
Yeah, but the dance floor is not really the dance floor, but that's okay. Luca, hello! How is your base going? How are things with your base going? I need updates, you know? Like, where are we now? Have you finished building everything? Are you still busy building stuff? What's going on? Oh right, I remember I was down here last time.
You know what I need to do? Oh wait, I can't. Oh wait, I can. Wait, oh, you know what? I'm not gonna question it.
I do remember.
I'm just gonna do this. This makes sense.
Alright, I've claimed this area too.
Bosh.
Oh, you brought the bed here.
Brought the bed. Why did I not do that last time?
Because I'm not sure. I'm not
because then I could seem smart in front of all the groups. Easy.
Yeah, that's definitely why. Yeah. You're getting lazy to build at this point. Maybe you just need a little break, and that's okay. Sometimes you just need a break.
Sometimes you need a bit of inspo of what, like, or how to build.
Yeah,
I
that's
steal
true.
ideas all the time.
Well, maybe don't do that, but you know.
Oh, not like Minecraft ideas, like the stuff in real life.
Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, but
when I say steal, I mean concepts. Don't go stealing from other people. So
yeah.
Give me something to do.
That's true. Yeah, I would say you're getting to that point in life and in time where maybe you're just a little burnt out and you need a break and some inspiration. Why is this clay taking forever? So, I wanted to learn new things, as one does. And I've decided, Flair, you're the best person to ask about this topic.
Oh no.
So, you live in the United Kingdom, right?
That's way to dox me.
Yeah, because people will definitely know where you live now, for sure. Yeah, they know your address and everything. That's just how that works. Anyways, so, actually, no, you live in Alabama. So, no. I've just gotten in bed for the past, I don't even know how long. In your bed, Slay. Beds are nice, you know. Whenever I'm cold, I get in bed and then I get warm, and it's nice. So anyways, back to the topic of, I want to learn something new. I want to learn about the UK schooling system. Because I don't understand it, and I thought it would be great if I could understand it, because if it ever comes up in conversation, I don't want to not know what I'm talking about, you know.
You have lost me. I'm perplexed. Schooling system.
The schooling system.
Oh, schooling. I was like, cooling? Huh? What are we cooling?
No. I mean, it is kind of cold there.
My ears were never educated.
No, it is kind of cold there. So maybe I want to learn about that. But maybe that can be next time. For now, I'm going to learn about the schooling system because I don't understand it. And
okay, I mean, do you mean like how schools are structured or how the education system is structured? Like how exams work? Like
no, I just want to know. So do you have like a primary school?
Okay, so this is already like sort of diverging paths. So okay. I'll go over the route that I took.
Okay.
So
there's different paths you can take.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, not that you can take, but like just based on your area, you will go through.
Oh, okay.
So
Interesting.
I went to a nursery group when I was about 3, 4.
Okay.
I think at 4 years old, I went to primary school, where you have it. Some schools call it year 0, some call it reception.
Oh.
And then you have years 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Usually.
Interesting. Okay.
So by the age of 11, you then finish primary school and go to a secondary school where you then have years 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. So, and then basically how it works is reception, year 1, year 2 is considered key stage 1 because that is like basics learning
Okay.
of core subjects, so you spend a lot of time doing that, but also, you know, appreciating and understanding arts and crafts.
Okay.
In key stage 2, you begin to delve a bit deeper into those things, but not necessarily doing subjects like sciences and stuff like that. So that's years 3, 4, 5, and 6.
Okay.
And in year 6, I think. Let me see if I can get this right. I think it's SAT is in year 6. So I have no idea what that stands for. But basically, they are your end of primary school exams.
Oh, okay.
They decide officially where you are at that point before you go to a secondary school, and that can also determine which school you may end up at if you are in. So, for example, for me, I was in a catchment area for one school that wasn't necessarily a great school, but because I had excelled in science and maths, I was admitted to a better school a town over. Had I not been good enough for that, then I would not have been able to go to that school. So those exams sort of happen generally as you're like 10, 11 years old.
Okay.
And then years 7 and 8, at least this is how it was when I went. I think it varies school to school, and I don't think it's this way now. But years 7 and 8, you would then do every subject that your secondary school teaches. So I did maths, English, science. I did all 3 sciences specialized because I was better at science. PE, art, drama, music, geography, history, religious education. There's definitely one I'm forgetting. But, IT. I'm trying to think if there's any more.
Interesting.
But basically, like, ones that will give you a significant taster in each bit, whilst also giving a good amount of time to the fundamentals that you need to prepare you for the things you will need to learn for exams.
Oh, okay, I see.
So when I was in year 9, so this is when I was 12, 13. So turned 13. So in year 9, you just at the start of the year you decide what subjects you're going to study for your what we call GCSEs.
Yes, I've been waiting for this. Okay.
So I think it's General Certificate of Standard Education is what it means. I think I remember that right. I might not.
Sheesh, okay.
Someone will Google and prove me wrong. Yeah, and so that is basic qualifications that you need to be able to get a job. So most jobs in the UK require that you have a grade C, which is considered the standard for English, math, and science.
Okay.
That suggests that you have a basic comprehension of those three elements, and that you can work pretty much any basic job.
Okay.
If you don't pass those, you actually may be required to resit those exams. You do not have to, because by the time you've taken that exam, you are 16 and you are at that point able to decide whether you want to or not. That cannot be decided for you. But it is expected that you would retake that exam the next year.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
You may end up doing that alongside going to college or such, but yeah. So, yeah, but you also would decide in year 9 what other we call it options. What options you would pick? So what subjects you would pick for learning GCSEs. So my school, again, being quite a good school, it was so maths, English, and science were compulsory.
Okay,
And then generally everything else was a bit more free form. You can decide what you want to do. So and religious education, which I think now that sounds like quite like forced. And I think that the school that I went to now includes a basic version of religious education alongside what they now call life skills, and it focuses more on being socially aware of the world around us and like how things like genders are changing and people's opinions, and a bit of politics in there as well. Although I know that they can't go into that too much, just because there's a thing around like young people being able to make up their own minds.
Okay.
But I think now it's generally a better class than just religion.
Okay, interesting.
I mean, I personally appreciate the fact that I did RE, because otherwise I think I would be a lot more ignorant of a lot of people, and not necessarily their religions, because I'm not clued up as much as I probably should be. But I at least can appreciate and respect anyone's beliefs, even if I do think there are radical versions of those, and can always appreciate someone's way of lifestyle based on their beliefs.
Okay, that's nice. That's nice.
So yeah, so those are like the basic ones, and then so you then would at my school have to choose between history or geography. You had to do at least one. So I did history.
Okay.
Very much regretting that now. I wish I'd just studied rocks instead. There we go. What else was there? I'm just trying to like mentally go through what I even got.
Sulak, hello. How are you doing? How's your day?
Is that bad? Is that bad that I don't even remember what goods I've got?
A
little bit.
I don't. Maybe a little bit. Yeah, maybe a little bit.
Definitely a little bit. Maybe a lot of it.
Yeah, maybe just a little bit.
Like, so.
I've never heard of Marvel Rivals before, but that sounds fun too. Like, I'm glad you're good. Yeah. Okay, so you go. So basically, you do the one before grade 1, and then you go 1 to 6, and then you go 7 to 11, right? But then...
Now, yes. But when I did it, it was like A star through U,
Okay.
which was ungraded. So that's like, you would have A through F, and like, I think in America, an F is like the lowest it gets. In the UK, we go one step further, like in your punishment. If you get a U, you're like considered just like there's no helping you.
That's
like,
crazy.
Yeah, no, sorry, buddy. Yeah, nope.
Okay.
Just find my certificates here. Give it a moment. Oh, yeah, we had to do a language as well.
Okay.
So for me, at the school I went to, it was decided that half the year would do French and half the year would do Spanish. And then also, if you were considered to be a like higher tier learner, which unfortunately I was for some strange reason.
You're just smart like that.
I was. Then you would be expected to also learn German. So at the time, I learned Spanish and German for the first 2 years of my time at that school.
Wow. So your last year, which is year 11, is the GCSE year, right?
Yes, that is where you do your exams.
Okay. And then after that, then what do you do? Are you done with school? Because
yes. So I'll just sort of round up a little bit about what your other options are in education in the UK. So there's also academies which have nursery all the way through to the end of GCSE.
Oh wow.
And so like, you know, they cover everything and they have massive campuses, like almost similar to university-sized campuses, except obviously it's all included in one area and like sectioned off.
Okay.
So you can do that. There are private schools. There are schools that only do certain year groups, based on just like the area. So sometimes you may have as well dual classes where you don't necessarily repeat a year, but you spend a year with either the year above or below you, and a teacher is expected to like teach 2 classes at once.
Oh my goodness.
That's the thing. Like, there's a big variety of what can happen just based on where you live.
Okay.
But that sort of stuff is more like rural areas, and I mean like really rural.
Oh, okay.
That is not place usual. So yeah, and then at 16, generically, you're done with the education system. You do not have to stay. However, when I became 16, the government passed a law that says that everyone must stay in education until 18. Now, this wasn't exactly enforced for the first couple of years, so it wasn't a thing while I was 16. Like, I didn't have to go and do anything higher education if I didn't want to. And I think the idea is that it makes people more employable, but all that does is make the gap bigger for people who can't catch up, either through just learning difficulties or just never quite got it. Yeah, and so I went to what's called a sixth form. So I forget what stage it's like. Key stages jump so quickly. But sixth form is like basically you can get an A level qualification. They used to be called O levels. And this is where you would only specialize in like maybe 3 or 4 subjects. But you would learn it on a majority theory level. Now, obviously, if you're learning something like physical education, that doesn't really work.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, you are expected to. There's always theory behind things, and so versus going to college and getting what's called a BTEC. And a BTEC is sort of the more going to a college, doing a course, it's a bit more practical, which I wish I would have done, because I'm more of a practical learner.
So wait. So college is the B one, and then what's the other one? The A one is the what?
And so you can also do A levels at a college, but generally schools would teach it just because it's just generally better. It depends on where you go, I guess. Yeah, and so both of which are avenues to work in fields at a slightly higher level, but also to university. It is generally required to have a BTEC directly in the topic you want to go into at university, or have A levels surrounding. So, like, I did maths, physics, chemistry, and biology at A level.
Okay.
So I would be expected to go into something around any of those subjects, but could also maybe branch out into something computing-wise because I've got maths. It could be medicine because I've got chemistry and biology. It could be theoretical physics, all sorts.
Okay. And so then, the average person, are they just in college and so they're 18?
Yeah. I mean, there are a good percentage of people that will either skip a year or get held back a year just because it's not as, like, especially my year, the exams were brutal. Like, I think our year just had one of the lowest, like, overall grades of, like, I think 10 generations below us, and currently the generations after, we've been the lowest. And the government recognized, like, oh, that was really hard. But we're not going to change people's grades or, like, try to fix anything. We're just going to say that everyone's done.
Wow.
Yeah, so for my GCSEs, this is what I did. So I did maths, English language and literature, which is separate. So literature being like more things like poetry, book reading, things like that, and
okay.
Basically, in a roundabout way of saying it, being a wordsmith. That's about it. Versus English literature, which is about English language, which is about analysing text and readability and reports, and which is more a practical side of it. I did triple science, so I did biology, chemistry, and physics separately. I did history, I did Spanish, I did electronic products, I did religious education, and I did ICT as well.
Oh, okay, I see. Wow. Sheesh.
And then for my A levels, I did physics, biology, chemistry, and maths, as well as I think it's called an EPQ, extended project qualification, and essentially it was basically showing a different skill you have. beyond what the syllabuses can teach, ensuring that you can just retain info. In other words, if you have a passion project, go and write up about it. But it was about basically presenting it, writing a report, doing a presentation, however you were able to get that across. So I did a report on superconductors and how that's going to affect the future. So, and how ironic that HS2 is meant to mimic maglev trains in Japan, HS2 being the high-speed rail that is meant to connect Manchester to London and turn what is a 3-4 hour journey, or 2 hour journey if you go by the current high-speed train, to, I think it's meant to be 40 minutes.
Oh, sheesh.
Basically, London, Birmingham, and it was meant to be Manchester, but I think they've cancelled it for now. But I think there is intention to revive that to make sure it gets to Manchester. But at least from Birmingham to London, it would basically remove that whole I have to live in London to do a London job, which should remove the whole people living in London and working in London get paid a higher wage than the rest of the country because the price market for everything is higher.
Oh, I see.
Everything in London costs more.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then after all that, you would generally either get a job or go to uni. So,
okay. That's so interesting.
gosh.
Okay, thank
You
you.
have been educated about my education.
That's great. That's so interesting. Because I thought college was the same as uni, but that's not.
No, so that's America, where they have colleges and universities. And theirs is like some weird mix as well.
Yeah, no, America's confusing with like middle school and.
Alright. Enjoy it, man.
Have a silly time, Luca.
I was really just sticking around for the story about education. Yeah. I must admit, I don't understand the number system now. I think it's just like, is it 1 through 9 or something? I think it was to try and standardize with more countries, but I think all it's done is move us away from a lot of countries and how they read. So I don't think it worked. Oh wait, one. Just do this. Save them.
Now I'm more knowledgeable. This is great.
Boom, boom, boom.
I like being more knowledgeable.
And yeah, that's the sitch. That's what happens. I mean, there are obviously rare cases in everything. Like, I had a friend who skipped a year, like just moved up a whole year because he was that good. He ended up going to Harvard.
Sheesh. Sheesh.
Like, there's obviously exceptions to every sort of system.
Yeah.
And, yeah. There's also people that get held back, although that isn't super common overall, which is good. Like, they will generally. I think the frustrating part is a lot of those people that don't get given the opportunity to redo that year or anything, and are just forced up regardless, just get left behind, or they get classes having learning difficulty even though they don't, they just learn differently.
I see, okay.
Which is a very big gripe that I have with this country and its education system, but I understand that that is also worldwide. I think that
that's true. Yeah,
reformed and looked at. I know that I think Australia are looking at doing something different with their education system to like be more inclusive of those people and like begin to provide more not specialized schools, but alternative schools where the learning methods are a bit more accepting of people that learn differently and going through that process of learning how people learn,
That's nice.
which I
That
think is
sounds so
a
nice.
really good thing.
Yeah, I think so
I know
too.
that's something they're only looking at the moment, but I hope that becomes a thing. 'Cause
Yeah, me
if so,
too.
that will hopefully pave the way for other people.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Sandrion, hello! You got your dinner. Oh my goodness, Slay. What's for dinner
Din-dins.
tonight?
Oh, I haven't eaten. Oh, my goodness.
Oh.
Someone was taking so long with her thumbnail.
Yeah, I have a confession to make. Took me like half an hour to make the thumbnail because I'm too indecisive, and
She's got another confession to make.
yeah, it was just it was a crazy time trying
She's
to
my
make that
wife.
thumbnail. I tried like every different color for the font under the rainbow, and yeah, it was quite the time. My brain does not want to work right now. Well, for one time, I feel like normally I'm a good influence, right? For this one time, I'm gonna say, don't work, and instead hang out with me and watch the stream. Yeah. Only this one time I'm gonna say that.
Only this once.
Only this once. Because normally I
I'm
would
gonna say
say,
this one time and a one time only.
yeah, normally I would say, you know, go do your work, but because
Seize the
work's
day.
important. But yeah, seize the day and don't do your
longer.
work. Listen to your brain. Your brain knows what's up. If your brain doesn't want to work, it's because it doesn't want to work, and that means maybe that you shouldn't work. So yeah.
Oh my goodness, Miss Diggle's so wise.
I just so
Okay.
wise.
Real quick. So, up here. Oh, okay, right, hang on. I think midstream update about pre-stream or like between streams needs to happen. So, when I got on a few days ago to gather all the sand,
Thank you for that.
I thought thank you. It's so good. So I was about to thank you for thanking me. I also did the rest of this bit, so
Ooh.
having this little island here, and I want to do some like sort of waterway going from like up here.
Oh yeah, I remember we said like
close in.
yeah, that would be so cute.
And then also did like around the top bit over here.
Okay,
And that bit.
this is looking really
There's one.
great so far.
Mm.
We're really making some great progress. This is starting to look like the beach, which is great.
The beachy.
That's kind of the point, you know.
Mhm.
Imagine we built this beach and then we were like, you know what?
This doesn't look like a beach at all.
This. Well, that imagine, but also imagine if we changed our minds. We're like, actually, maybe we don't want a beach. Maybe we want a mountain, and then.
No, we're having a beach. We're having a beach. Okay, so what I was thinking, right? Okay, see if you can picture this or not.
Okay.
So, not gonna do all the way up to the grass, but instead, like this third layer of rock, do like bits of sand and bits of rock, so that it looks like a bit of like cliff edge or like harder rock bit that like the shore hasn't eroded away type thing.
I know exactly what you mean, and I think that would look great.
It also means we don't have to spend as much time placing a bunch of sand.
Oh,
Whoop whoop.
I can make
Sounds
some.
good to me.
That is true. That is true.
You gonna make some? That's crazy.
No, I can't make some, but. But what do I need to make it?
How could this happen to me? What?
What was I gonna make?
Hmm?
I'm so confused. I'm a bit lost. I'm not gonna lie. I was making something, but I don't know what I was
Sandstone?
making. Sand. Oh, sandstone.
Sandstone?
How do you make the sandstone? That's what I wanted to know.
Just 4 sand, 2 by 2.
Oh.
But it's like 4-to-1. So
Ew.
use sparingly.
That's not nice. That is not nice.
The thing is,
Minecraft.
like when I say it's like really hidden, it's really hidden texture. Like come over here.
Mm-hmm.
Can you see it? No, like
Oh, you mean? Oh!
yeah, like it's
Yeah.
really like only
Okay.
if you know it's there are you really gonna appreciate it. But I think like little spurts like this would be best.
Yeah, I think this looks really nice actually. That looks really pretty. Yeah, no, I can make... Actually, I don't think I have the materials for that. I can go and collect some stone and make a bunch of stone shovels and then be on sand collecting duty.
No, you're not. I will be collecting it because I have the shovel of doom
The
And
shovel
can-
of doom. Okay.
and can collect it at an acceptable rate.
I mean, so can I, kind of.
Didn't I fill 2 shulker boxes and help you fill the 3rd? Am I crazy? I'm pretty sure that's how that
No, I am. Yeah, no, I think that is how that went. But, you know, it is what it is.
It's not about the destination, it's the journey you went on with your friends.
Exactly. It's not about how much sand we got. It's just about the fact that we got sand and it was a fun time, you know? You don't know. And that's okay. You don't have to know.
Nice.
Double it and give it to the next person.
Amen. Okay. What I'm gonna do, I know you're like, loving life right now. Down there.
Yeah,
So-
under the sea.
Under
Under
the
the sea. No, I am loving life. You're right.
What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna do a little example section of this 3rd layer.
Oh, okay.
Just in like proportions, like the ratio of how much sand to not sand.
Okay.
But like not a lot of it, because what I'll do is I'm gonna start working on, where we left that blackstone for the rock?
Yeah, the rock.
I'm gonna start, I think I'm gonna do that.
The rock, that's exciting. I look forward to the rock. It's gonna be nice. I think it's really gonna add some nice stuff to the beach.
The beach.
Beach. Okay, so what's that, 5? I kind of need to count this, and I'm not counting this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay.
Okay,
Have
so I'm
you-
thinking like this. Thoughts?
Ooh, okay, wait, hold on. Let me get a bit closer because it's kind of far away. Okay, no, I like that. I like that, that's nice. And then it goes into the rocks, and then the rocks to the dirt, and then very
And then-
nice.
Okay, so. And then I
Oh,
might
with
even
the
do like the odd
sandstone.
like one, just like every couple, just one up, just on the
Yeah.
edge.
I think that looks really nice. Let me go back more. Okay. Yeah! No, it's really starting to come together now. I think. Yeah. I see the
Cool.
vision.
That's all it does. Just making it up as I go along.
I see it. And it looks very slay. Yeah, I need to do something like that down here. I
Do you
think.
wanna? It's dumb joke time.
Okay.
So, I was dating this girl called Lorraine.
Right.
But she decided she didn't want to go out with me anymore. But you know what? I'm glad. Because I actually started going out with this other girl recently called Claire Lee. I can see clearly now, Lorraine has gone. I will not apologize.
Did you come up with that yourself?
No, I'm not that funny.
Okay. That's actually genius. Well, I was like so invested in the story. I thought you were actually like going out with these people. I was like, okay, yeah, Lorraine, and then you said clearly, and I was like, interesting name for someone. That's really funny. Wow.
Thank you. I'll be
Same
here
time
for, like,
next
the
week.
couple hours. I mean, maybe. I'll have Wednesday off.
Wow. I need to remember that. I
Oh,
need
but a
to
Sky
store
Factory.
that. Sky Factory moment. That could be great.
Next week's gonna be hectic though, because there's gonna be, just saying guys, there's gonna be a UHC next Saturday.
Yeah,
Feel free to jump on the Discord and show your interest and get some info about how that all works. Viewer event, you can participate, just saying. Nudge, nudge.
Yes.
So you gotta have
true.
that. Ignitor stream, maybe even Sky Factory stream. Like, oh, it's gonna be busy.
Yeah, you know what I'm doing?
Maybe Sky Factory waits until the like week after.
Maybe, because next week is gonna be very busy because my Saturday fully booked. I've got what am I doing Saturday? I've got the tattoo appointment, and then I've got the UHC, and then I've got an Ignitor meeting. We're doing a server meeting.
Ooh.
So I've got a meeting. And that's my whole Saturday.
That's
Fully
right,
booked.
so everyone, if you want to bombard all the people on Ignitor all at once on Saturday.
Yeah, we're gonna be booked and busy on Saturday with the meeting.
Give everyone like 50,000 messages to go back to. And ain't no one to do it. Actually, if you've got like a suggestion for Ignitor, just bombard everybody at the same time. It'll get considered.
Yeah, maybe. It might.
You
You
don't
never
do
know.
that. I want the people. Feature.
Yeah, and then Friday I'm busy, and then I don't know when I'm doing the Ignitor stream. Maybe Tuesday, and then.
Okay, so you know how I said I was going to just do a small section? I kind of just kept going.
I think that's okay. I think that's good. You know, I think it will integrate it more. Yeah, integrate it more. You know, like.
Yeah, no, but like the whole thing was like I was going to start with a rock.
Oh no, that's. I think
Now I'm just-
go
now I'm just
wherever
going
the
for it.
inspiration is. You know, if you are loving having your sandstone moment thingy, then do that. You know, follow the inspiration. Yeah, I think that's what you should do. It's looking really nice. Okay, I should sleep so that. There we go. Oh, that's not what I meant. Okay.
Damn it. I was just about to get there.
I beat you to it. Let's go. Oh, I should have actually done this.
Okay. Okay, you should not do that. Ever. You need to go in there and set your spawn again now, because if I break that without reminding you, you will spawn so far from your bed.
And what do people say? It's not about the. I was about to say it the wrong way around. It's not
It's
about.
not about where you wake up. It's
destination.
about how you got there.
It's about the journey home at the end of the day. But yeah, no, that's probably a good idea. It's probably a good idea. Oh wait, why don't I just get in my boat? That would be so much quicker. There we go. I don't know what's happening with this. Oh! There's the portal! Oh! Okay, I see now.
What?
There's a portal by my house.
Oh, yeah.
Because I think Toby was like, I built you a portal. And I was like, okay,
And I've
cool.
never had by Toby and Lico.
I didn't know where it was. But now I know where it is. I don't know how I didn't see that
There it
before,
is.
but...
That's in there now. Oh, well.
It's a good song. It's a very slay song.
Yeah, but it's also a song that's going to be demonetized.
That is true.
Oh well. Just gonna have to take the hit.
Is what it is.
It is what it is.
Okay, this is looking really nice. Got some deep slate. You know, maybe what I'll do... Actually. Maybe that's a bit crazy. I gotta think about it first. I was thinking maybe I open an ore shop. But I need to really think more
It's
about...
commitment though. It's gonna be commitment though. Like, if you think about the things that I'm selling, it's all just stuff that, like, worst case scenario, I can just leave my computer on AFK and it's all good.
I should do the
You
frog lights
can't
again.
do that because, yeah, frog lights. Good idea.
Mm,
I buy those.
that could be fun.
But also at the same time, does it give you motivation to come on and collect ores? Because if so, then like do it.
Exactly.
Whatever is going to make your Viewer SMP experience the best. I'm gonna please that reader.
Yeah, I gotta think about it. Maybe I can do both. Frog light and ore shop.
Oh no. Well, I thought it would be one last joke.
Okay.
Well, why? Oh, this is so. Why was the panda scared when he ate? Just because of the bamboo.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Is there bamboo? Are you staring at bamboo? Is this how you come up with this?
Because I just chopped down the bamboo.
Oh right, we have that patch of bamboo, I forgot.
That I'm slowly harvesting for
Oh, very nice.
organs. I mean, for not organs. What?
Right?
What? Shh, get out of here.
I don't know what you said. So,
Me too.
that makes two of us. You know what I want to know? Who created the saying, and then there was two? Like, who created that saying? Like, how did it originate? And then there were two. Like, and two what? Like
Just
people,
the
but like two.
The number of whatever it was decreased down to 2.
But how did it become a saying? It's so random. It's such a random, like, thing to say.
Yeah, but then, like, everything is a random thing to say. Everything was made up. All words are made up. Like, if someone ever tells you that's a made-up word, just respond with all words made up. Mind blown.
Humans are such silly creatures. Like, what are we doing creating so many languages and stuff? Like,
We're just
what?
still silly goofy.
Yeah. Literally, though, we're so silly. What is happening? Oh my goodness. Slay, though. Slay.
Sure thing.
I approve of the silly, goofy
I
times.
approve this silly. I'm down. I approve this silly.
I do. I need to watch Finding Dory because I watched Finding Nemo, so now I need to watch Finding Dory.
Random jump in logic.
Yeah, and I was thinking about if there was, I don't know what that. What is that TV show where like people invest in different business ideas? Shark Tank. Is that what it's called?
Shark Tank, Dragon's Den.
Yeah, no, I'm thinking of Shark Tank. And then
Not
it got me
really
thinking of
names.
Shark Tale, and then it got me thinking of Nemo, and then it got me thinking
Wow,
of.
what a
I've watched Nemo,
what a
but I haven't.
roundabout way to say I need to watch Finding Dory.
Yeah, it just kind of happened, honestly. I don't know. That's just how my brain works. Welcome to this thing I call my brain.
I mean, congratulations, at least you handled it. Must be nice.
You are the one who did science and stuff in school, so I would
Yeah,
beg to
I know.
differ.
See. See, senor.
See, and you did multiple languages, exactly. Don't you mean signorina? Is
Senorita.
sin?
Senorina.
I don't know what it is. I didn't do Spanish in school. Okay, I did Afrikaans. I don't know Spanish. I'm just guessing.
No hablo español. Which means I don't speak Spanish. In Spanish.
Okay, see, that's me. That's
Because
me.
I apparently did really well in Spanish, but Lord knows I don't remember any of it.
Sean, hello. Sean of the
Yeah, I don't remember
future.
those little bits. Hey Sean, again.
How are you doing, Sean?
Second time today.
Really?
Yeah. Sean was in Dippy's chat.
Oh.
Because you were taking your sweet time.
No, I was.
Taking a thumbnail.
Yeah, making my little thumbnail. As I always do, honestly. How am I doing? I'm doing very slay. How are you doing, Sean? I've had a great day. My dad bought me dragon fruit and I'm so excited to try it.
You've never tried dragon fruit?
I don't think so.
I feel as though we've had this conversation, actually.
I think so.
I feel as though I've asked you about this before.
Maybe. I'm not sure. But yeah, so I'm excited to try that. Do you know Andre Petrelli? Oh gosh, I don't know. Andre Petrelli, I think is his name. Do you know that dude? No, okay. He's an opera singer, and my mom's gonna go see him because somehow my uncle got tickets, and yeah, anyway, so my mom's gonna go see this dude and she really likes this dude, so very slay. And then okay, my brother's just been working the whole day. I took a little nap, but then my neighbor decided to mow his lawn and it kind of woke me up. So it was a very short nap, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. I respect the mowing of the lawn, you know. So, yeah. I started
mean
reading a new
Portelli?
book. Who?
Portelli? Andre Portelli?
Oh, it's probably his Portelli. Yeah. probably is. See, I'm not 100% sure. I just know he's like an opera singer or something. Yeah. And we have like a CD of his that I think is like Christmas music or something. And my mom played a lot growing up, when I was growing up. Not when she was growing up. When I was I don't think they had CDs back then, did they? I don't know. When were CDs invented?
How old's your mom?
She was born in the 1960s. Late 1960s.
No, it was tapes.
Okay, yeah. The VHC, right?
VHS.
VHS. Potato. If you're asking me, so similar. VCH, VHS. Very similar, very similar.
The
Yeah.
paper potato.
Hmm?
The paper potato. It's a paper potato.
Something,
The
no
same type of
hablo,
something.
I was
No
gonna say I
hablo
don't speak
español.
English. No, no hablo español.
Inglés.
I don't speak
señor.
that. I'm sorry. Do I need more sand? I do need more sand. Good chilling as always, Sean, as always. I love that for you. A 5-hour stream?
Nice.
That would take me to... If I normally start stream at 6... That would take me to 11 PM? No, yes.
I mean, sure, but what time's UHC start? It's at 4 for you, isn't it?
Yeah, that's true.
Oh no, 4:30.
For something.
Like start streaming a little bit prior or something. So like, even that is. So that's earlier. You could do like a UHC after party.
I've got the meeting to go to. It all depends on what time we
yeah.
end the UHC.
Oh wait, you said yes to that time and you got this meeting. That's hilarious. Dano's responsible.
Yeah, no, I didn't mean... I didn't say yes. I was just thinking about it, you know, I was hypothetically thinking if I were to do such things, where would that land me? But it would land me in I don't go to the meeting and I need to go to the meeting, so yeah, that's not really gonna work. It's 1 PM in Canada.
Oh, that's not what I wanted to do.
1 PM.
I did not want to set off a firework. Silly fun.
It's not about what you didn't want to do. It's about what you did along the way.
No, stop it.
Oh, I'm going crazy. Crazy?
No.
I was crazy once. It's been so long. What? Over here is 7:30. So I'm assuming Bemza? I don't know how to say your name, I'm so sorry. Bemza? Bethrimaza? That's definitely not it, is it? But hello! Yes, Dano is live. You're so right about that. You are so right. You caught me
You right.
live building a beach. Beach each.
Nicki Minaj.
Exactly. And I'm doing the underwater part at the moment. I'm on underwater duty and Flair is on overwater duty. So
Flip
That's
duty.
what's going on. Oh my goodness. B3 is fine. Perfect. Okay, B3. Yeah, no. Me saying your whole username was not really
B3PO.
working, was it? B3 what?
B3PO.
3 p.m.
3PO. B3PO. Like CP3M. C3PM? Oh my god, I've just like destroyed myself.
I don't know what that is.
C3PO, right? Huh? Star Wars?
Oh, I've
Robot?
never watched Star Wars. Sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Does it cancel her? There you go.
Cancel me because I haven't watched Star Wars?
Yep, all day.
I plan to at some point, I just haven't yet, you know?
Without hesitation, gotta go.
No. I don't think you understand. I will watch it at some point, you know, it's gonna be okay, don't worry about it.
No, I don't think you understand. No hablo español.
Yeah, I miss you guys. You miss me, I miss you. We miss each other, you know? As that's how it goes. I wish Dano had more time to stream. Me too. I've just been kind of busy. Especially next week is gonna be a really busy week for me. I've got like... Luckily, I think Friday's a public holiday. Because if it wasn't, oh my goodness. I would just be so busy.
Die of exhaustion.
Maybe. You never know. But this weekend's a long weekend, so I don't think so. Because next week is gonna be a short work week, I think. Wait, is it a 3-day week? No, that can't be. That can't be. That can't be.
If it
I
is,
think
that's right.
is the Monday a public holiday and the next week Friday? It's a 3-day week? No. If it is, I'm gonna... Guys, we're gonna celebrate. I don't know what we're gonna do, but we're gonna celebrate and that's gonna be a slate time.
Have a UHC. Done.
Well, we are gonna have the UHC. That's true.
There you go.
That is true. That will be our celebration.
By our, you mean yours.
No.
I will not be afforded such luxuries.
I think we can all celebrate, you know?
I have like the worst work week this week and next week.
Oh. That's not
Public
slay.
holidays do not exist for me. RIP.
Yeah, this weekend is gonna be a hard one, but you're gonna be okay. You know,
Literally not.
no, think about it.
Cry myself to sleep.
No, think about this, right? You got through the overnights. You can get through anything, right?
The overnights were great though. I don't like them.
But
In a weird psychopathic way.
I mean, yeah, maybe they were great, but you were so tired all the time. Well, I mean, you weren't. Well,
Yeah,
it was a hard time in your life, you know, and it's okay. Maybe it wasn't. I don't know. All I'm saying is, you can get through this weekend, and it's gonna be so great. Once you come out through the other end, then you're gonna be so happy, and then we're gonna celebrate with the UHC. My next
So much so
stream.
that you can do anything.
Yeah, that's honestly kind of what I said. So much that, yeah, exactly.
If you could, you could.
Have you ever had a dream when you went and you? Do you know that one?
So much so that you could do anything?
Yeah. That's.
No, I've never had that kind of dream.
Oh, that's kind of sad. That's a great dream to have.
As I don't dream.
Oh wait, that's true. I forgot. Oopsie.
I just cease to exist.
That must be so weird. My next stream will most likely be next
Never.
week Tuesday.
Wow, so far away.
That is far away. But I'm pretty busy this
A
weekend.
million miles away.
And then yeah. It will most likely be next week Tuesday, and then after that it will be maybe next week I will fit in a Sky Factory stream at some point. Maybe. But if not, then the next time I stream after that will be the Saturday, the 26th. I have so much going on Saturday, I know what the date is. That's how you know I've got a lot of things going on that day. I know what the date is. It's the 26th of April. So, I don't know what date it is on the Tuesday. But yeah. That's the plan. I'm hoping at some point I will be able to start streaming more. Because I would like to do an Ignitor stream and then a Viewer SMP stream and maybe a Sky Factory stream.
An alternative
every week.
content stream.
Yeah. So 3 different streams a week.
I mean,
At
why not
least.
instead do it on like a 2-week rotation? Like two Ignitor streams, 2 Viewer SMP, and 1 Sky Factory. Because that's only 1 more than you do across 2 weeks now, right?
So you mean 1 per week?
No. So, like, right now, you do sometimes 1 a week, sometimes 2 a week.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, if you were to be able to get to a point where you do, like, flat 2 a week, because you do an Ignitor stream every week, and then it's just, like... Honestly, right now, it's just if I'm about to do something else, right?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Which hasn't been the case because I've been on overnights and then holiday and all that.
Mm-hmm.
But like now, you could probably do something where it's like at least where it's like you usually do an Ignitor stream on Tuesday, and then like another day in the week where like maybe 1 week you do Viewer SMP, the other week you could do Sky Factory or alternative content.
Oh, I think I know what. So 2 streams a week.
Yeah, but then
I
like
see.
even if you got to a point where like more people are on Viewer SMP and want to like be on every week, you could then do what like 5 streams across 14 days. So 5 streams across 2 weeks, where you did 2 Viewer SMP, 2 Ignitor, and then just 1 alternative content at some point.
Oh, I see, I see.
You know, rather than like saying I have to do so many a week. Don't just look at it as 1 week. Like you could do it by a month.
See, it's hard for me to think ahead like that. To plan ahead, because...
Yeah, but you don't have to necessarily just try and set yourself like a goal. Like, okay, I'm gonna give myself the challenge of there's 31 days this month, so I'm gonna do 9 streams because that would be 4 weeks plus a little bit extra.
Okay.
So I want to do 2 a week plus that extra is 1, and that sets you at 2 a week. But you don't necessarily, if you have a really busy week, boom, you can just say I'm just gonna do 1 this week because I'll catch it up at some point else. You have a week where like you have nothing going on, or like you said, 3-day work week or something like that. But just you're like, I fancy doing a stream today, even though I did 1 yesterday, and you just go for it.
I see, I do see. That sounds like a good plan. Maybe I should do that.
Like this guy, I'm gonna do a cheeky shout out to someone who no one will know, called Buys, who does like GTA content and such. He set himself last year the aim of, I think it was something like, I don't know where it was either 14 or 19, but 14 or 19 streams for the year.
Oh wow. Okay.
And it's like, because really inconsistently stream, people would like tune in regularly enough, and so it was just like, I'm gonna do at least this many, and then smashed that. I think did like 30 or something. And this
Oh,
year has
wow.
done the same and like has already beaten his goal just because
Oh.
he had the goal.
See, that's
But
kind
he's
of
not
big
going to change
brain.
the goal now. He's like, okay, I've done it. So if I want to go off for a couple months and just like chill, can.
Yeah, okay. I like that.
Picasso.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
I like it, Picasso.
John, hello, how are you doing? How's today going? IP for the Viewer SMP. Yes, you can. B3. All the information for the Viewer SMP is on my Discord. So you have to join my Discord server because it has a list of
All
like
the
all the
rules,
mods
all
on
the
it.
info, everything
Yeah.
you need to know about the Viewer SP, everything is there in one channel, one easy to find location. Just jump on there and it'll all be there for you.
Exactly. And the link to my Discord channel is in the description. So you can just go to the description, find the thing, and then you can find all the info you need. IP address. Is it IP address? What is it called? The thing
IP address.
Yeah, the IP address,
You got it.
all those things. The rules, that's important. That's an important one.
Yeah, so there's information about joining, version, IP, Bedrock port if you need that, all the server rules, and what I call info packs, which is just all the information of things like mods, or well, plugins and extra bits that we've got going on the server to make life a bit more enjoyable for people.
Exactly. I need your creative guidance. So
Sorry, I left that at home. Let me just go fly and get it.
okay. I'm thinking, so I've done the 2 layers underwater of the sand. Do I leave it? Do I do more layers? Do I integrate the sand into the
like
black
part
stone?
and part like I have?
Yeah, like what you're doing. Like, what do I do?
You could do, yeah. Yeah, I think do part and part. I think as well, maybe like fill a couple bits in like this.
Yeah.
I would just smooth this.
Okay.
You know, like get it up to this layer here. It's just like you did that bit there and then. So I don't want to block that bit, but if you did one. Watch. Just have it go like that.
Beautiful. So like I integrate it and I do the little blocks like you're doing.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have been doing bits of sand and sandstone. So I don't know whether you want to do that as well. You probably wouldn't have stone though. Like I've been doing sandstone because it's cliffy. Like there'd be a bit of rock in there as well. Such good use of the copper. Genius.
I don't think I will do sandstone because it's gonna be underwater, and I don't think
so
you'll see
it'd
the
be
detail
softer.
anyways.
Yeah. You won't get the benefit of it.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't even like do it all the way like I have, like on the layer. I would just do it like maybe the first 3 or 4 blocks around the sand layer.
Okay.
So I would do like, you know, maybe here I would do 3 blocks of sand, but then I would maybe only do 2 here, and maybe only do 1 there and 1 there, and then maybe literally just like 4 blocks away. So, you know, so it just like slowly gets thinner and thinner amounts of sand as you get further away. So then like here, this is up against it, so I'd maybe do like all sand here. But then like here, I might just do the 2, and then maybe just like 1 there, 1 there. That's it.
Okay, I think I get what you're saying. This is great. Okay.
I almost drowned it.
That's not good. Opening up 3 spots on your SMP. Ooh, okay. It's wild having a full server. Most of the time I refuse to play solo nowadays. Yeah. Playing with people can
Yeah,
be so
it's
fun.
always so full.
50 animals that Minecraft doesn't normally have? Oh my goodness. Wait, which animals? 50 animals? That's crazy.
Question for the stream: if you could be a color, what color would you be?
Oh yes, Flair asked me this before stream. If you could be any color, what color would you guys be? I said
What did you say again,
yellow.
Dana?
I
You
said
said yellow.
yellow, I think.
Do you remember what I said?
Iridescent.
Iridescence. 'Cause
Iridescence,
that's the
yeah.
ability to be any color. Which is kind of a cheaty answer, but you know, as well, it's like don't have to be conformed. It don't have to just be one expression.
Mhm. It's kind of a big brain answer, if you ask me.
It's really, really not. It was. I can't be bothered to pick something simple. I just want to be quirky and out there. That was the thought process.
There's a huge
what's
list.
that?
Oh, I can imagine. I can imagine.
Oh my goodness. Is it swoop sweep time?
It might
Time to
be.
do.
Do I wanna put that there? No. This changes that.
Oh boy.
Okay, I think we're getting somewhere.
Dana, what was it that you said originally to that answer? What was your impulse
I said
answer?
black like my
Black
soul.
like my soul. Mm.
Yeah. I did kind of say that.
Confirmed, Dano isn't ginger. She has a soul.
Wait, are you saying ginger people don't have a soul?
Absolutely.
Really? So Ed Sheeran doesn't have a soul?
He lost it years ago.
Oh my goodness. I never knew
Did you
that.
not know this?
No.
This is like a dumb kid thing, but like, maybe it's just a UK thing, but like, we say like ginger people don't have souls, and freckles on their face are for the number of souls they've stolen from other people.
Oh, they steal the souls. Interesting. Okay. Oh, I'm drowning.
Only if they got freckles.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Interesting.
obviously that isn't true, and I want to point out that saying that to people with ginger hair and such is very unfair and rude. Don't do it.
Yeah.
But damn, they got no soul. No, no, they're beautiful people. There's
Everyone's beautiful.
Maybe I'm just jealous. Just don't know what
Maybe it's internalized, like hatred or something.
hatred. Oh, I know so.
Well, not
Hatred's
that.
my
What?
words. Wow.
Hatred-
Okay, fine.
No, okay.
Twisting my words like that. This is not okay. All right.
No.
I did not say that. I need to make that very clear.
I don't mean
I'm
hatred.
over here
No.
just making it out like I hate people.
No.
I do hate people, just not ginger.
Yeah.
People with beautiful ginger hair.
Yeah, no, that was not the right word to pick, but oh well, oopsie.
Hatred. I hate them all.
I feel like this looks a little funky,
Funky wonky.
but maybe that's a good thing, you know? Like maybe we want the funky.
Like, I feel as though, like, if it looks, like, weird close up, just take a couple steps back and just see if, like, it just all sort of blends a bit. Oh, it looks good to me.
Okay. Okay. It's just because
I mean,
this looks
maybe
like a plus.
maybe the transition is too quick. Like maybe go out an extra 2 blocks or so.
Okay, okay, yeah,
You know, so
yeah,
it's a
I
bit more
see.
gradual. That might be it.
I see, yeah, okay.
Ooh, okay, I am gonna just fill this hole in as well. Ew, holes. Oh, what a movie.
A movie?
You've not seen Holes?
No,
Stanley Yelnats?
no.
Madame Zeroni? Climb to the top of a mountain and eat an onion and... No?
Are you making this up?
Who was it? No! Who was it? Shia LaBeouf?
I don't know
What?
who that is.
Holes.
Yeah, I've never heard of that before. 120 animals. Anglerfish, blobfish, a cavefish. Oh my gosh, wait. Fish appreciation check, honestly. Gotta love the fishies. Mammals like badgers, gorillas, kangaroos, red pandas. Okay. Giant isopods, giant salamanders, platypuses, and various birds. Ooh, okay. Science was able to prove the existence of the human soul by weighing the body at the time of unalivement. Oh,
Unalivement.
interesting. Okay. You learn something new every day.
Are you ready for number 2?
Yes.
Holes. Stanley Yelnats is sent to Camp Green Lake, a juvenile detention camp in Texas, after being wrongfully convicted of theft. The camp forces inmates to dig holes in a dry lake bed under the command of the cruel Warden Walker, who is secretly searching for the buried treasure of outlaw Catherine Kissing K. Barlow.
Okay.
The camp's in a dry lake bed where rain never falls and venomous yellow spotted lizards thrive. Stanley meets Warden Louise Walker, her assistant, and counselor, Dr. Steve Podansky. Inmates nicknamed Zero, Zigzag, Armpit, Squid, X-Ray, Magnet dig holes daily, earning a day off for interesting finds. After Stanley discovers a golden lipstick tube marked KB on a fossil, he's accepted into the group and nicknamed Caveman. When Magnet steals Mr. Sunflower seeds, Stanley assumes responsibility and is taken to Walker's cabin. He finds wanted posters there and learns KB stands for Catherine Barlow, a school teacher turned outlaw who once robbed a money chest for his great-grandfather, Stanley Yelnats Sr. Basically stole from his great-grandfather.
Oh my goodness.
After admonishing Mr. Sir for his irrelevant report, Walker lets Stanley return to work. I'm just trying to like find a very quick and easier way to sum up the later parts of it, but also like if you don't want that info, because it is honestly, it is such a good film. I highly recommend it. You know what? I'm not gonna say anymore.
Okay.
It's got Shia LaBeouf in it. That's all you need to know.
I don't know who that is.
Just do it.
Oh, that dude! Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I know that dude. Oh, nice. Okay. You must watch Holes? Okay.
Absolutely.
I will.
100%.
I've been convinced. I have been convinced.
Yeah, no, I also just highly recommend like watching anything with Shia LaBeouf. Like Honey Boy, that's a really good one.
Something
Peanut Butter
tells
Falcon,
me you
that's
like
a really
this
good one.
dude. This.
Oh, Shia LaBeouf is great. I highly recommend watching his. There's a like theater performance, sort of like as a joke about Shia LaBeouf. Because he's a bit like out there and weird and mysterious.
Okay, okay.
And so this like theater thing was like about Shia LaBeouf being a crazed killer in the woods and like how you've got to fight him off and defeat him. And the end of it, you know what? I'm not even going to spoil that because it's so good. Go watch that. It's great.
Okay.
Just look up Shia LaBeouf theater thing. It'll come up.
Okay. I will do that then. Give me and chat the biggest cowee cow. Sean, you already know. I can do that. Okay. Headphone users beware. Cowee cow! There we go. How was that, guys? Was that a slick cowee cow? I think so.
I should have taken off my.
I told you! I told you beware!
Yeah, but like, I did not have enough time.
Okay, next time I'll try give you more time then.
For anybody who is interested in watching the Shia LaBeouf live thing, I've posted it in Songrex on Dano's Discord. If you're interested.
Ooh, okay, that's nice.
Also recommend. He did a. I mean, I recommend anything by Hot Ones. But like Sean Evans, great journalist and great interviews. Does Hot Wing interviews. So whilst interviewing celebrities, just they're sat there eating hot wings. He does it along with them, and it's not just a hot wing show, which is so hilarious that's obviously what it got built up for. But the questions that he asks are so un-Hollywood and so just like down to earth and great questions.
Okay.
And takes deep dives into their personal lives about things that they genuinely find surprising he was able to find that info out. Highly recommend going and watching any of his interviews. However, Shia LaBeouf's interview is a great one. Really is.
Okay, okay. I'm tired of this, Grandpa. That's too damn bad. I recognize that. I don't know where I've heard that before, but I recognize that. Even Stevens. The cow caused my neighbor's lights to turn on. It's just got that magical power, you know? I'm just magical like that. What can I say? That's what the cowee cow does. It's actually linked to electricity. How crazy.
I did electronics, I can confirm.
Exactly. See, we had a whole conversation about this earlier about how basically Flair is this electronics genius, and so if you're gonna trust him about any information, then you should.
Whoa, don't go spreading that misinformation. I'm not, I did it. Oh my goodness, that was almost 10 years ago. Excellent.
Oh my goodness. The time is disgusting. It's disgusting. I don't
actually
like time.
having a quarter life crisis right now.
Like the passage
Oh my
of
god,
time.
quarter life.
Yeah.
I
The
mean,
passage
just
of
based
time.
on like how long people live, probably like third life, but you know.
Oh.
Optimistic, quarter life.
Oh. That's crazy.
Anyway.
Anyways.
Anyway.
Yeah,
Okay.
anyways, so oh my goodness. What a wild time.
And
Yeah.
what I was basically trying to get to was Shia LaBeouf, great actor, definitely go watch that.
And the cow is linked to electricity.
Apparently.
Yeah. So that's all you really need to know, to be honest. You know, they should teach that in school. That should
What,
be...
Shia LaBeouf is great and the Cowee Cow song generates
Mhm.
electricity?
Yes.
Right.
They should teach that in school. They should be like, guys, have you heard the new banger? The Cowee Cow song. And the science teachers can show how it is linked to electricity and stuff, you know? And they can listen to the song in class and it could be a slay time. Oh, what am I doing? Why am I swimming like that? Make this sand. I think I gotta make this one here sand too. Yeah, that looks better. I wonder, what is your prediction for the next animal they would add to Minecraft?
Oh. Good question.
You know, I
That's
asked the
okay.
hard-hitting stuff, you know.
Have they obviously there's the happy guess and the creaking and like that's what we're getting for like all that. Is there an animal?
I don't know.
I think
Oh, they
have.
added the different variations of cows and chickens. Oh, no, it's the pigs and chickens. It's the cows and pigs.
Yeah, but like nothing like really new with like new mechanics.
I don't think so.
See, I don't know.
His character had run his course. Shia LaBeouf left the Transformers franchise because he felt they were irrelevant. That's crazy. He was in a relationship with a British musician who later accused him of battery, assault, and infliction of emotional distress. Sheesh. Oh, his career has taken a big hit from lots of drama. Okay, I see. Interesting, interesting. Yeah. See, I feel like when it comes to me, I know a lot of actors, but I know what they look like. I don't know their names. So a lot of the time people are like, oh, you know that one actor, so-and-so? I'm like, no, I don't. And then they show me a picture. I'm like, oh, I've seen so many movies with that person in it. So, yeah. That's just, I don't remember the names. I'm like that with, actually, no, I was gonna say I'm like that with authors, but I don't know the names or what authors look like. I just know the title of books sometimes. On the odd occasion.
Wasn't he in I swear he was in a Sia music video.
No, because I think I remember that. I don't know which one though.
Elastic Heart?
I think so. Maybe.
Oh yeah.
Sheesh. Okay, I'll finish it going around this pointed area over here. Okay. I think that might be good to go. Because
Madness.
we've done all of that. Okay. Because this area I can't really add to the sand, I don't think. Actually, no, I could maybe. I'm gonna go this way instead. Finish out in this direction.
Wait.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Can we come over to like? That would be a good spot. Oh, you know what? Over here.
Okay.
And like, look out to the ocean.
Very nice ocean.
I may or may not be screenshotting right now.
Oh, okay, I
Using
see.
right now.
I was like, what's the point with the ocean? I was confusion.
Oh, okay, that's a goaded angle. Yeah.
Am I looking in the right
Oh,
direction?
Yeah, this is fine. Shh. You know, for you know, so that you don't have to spend an eternity on a thumbnail.
Wait!
It's literally the only reason.
Oh, that's so genius, though.
But plus, it's got like all my shaders and such. So
Oh, that's amazing.
yeah. You can like, wasn't there one where you did like a house and it was like, just like, yeah. No, it was last time planning a new project, and it was just like villager house, but it was all like blacked out.
Yeah, I remember.
You could do that like on the beach. It was really good as well because of, like the sun setting as well.
Ooh, that's so nice. That
I'll
is so
also
nice.
post a couple just in the server chat on Discord.
Okay.
So we're a few cutesy art ones. Screenshots.
Maybe I can put one here and there. Yeah, that kind of works. That kind of works. We're getting somewhere. I need more sand.
Boom, boom, boom. Couple of images in Crops in the chat.
Oh, there's some scary things.
Alright, let's see cooking on the
Let's see, how good is my aim? I got it! Oh my goodness. Okay. Love that for me.
Let's go down, let's go.
Actually, I want to go. I'll go in here. And throw this away. This one. This one. That's it. Actually, you know what I'll do as well? Get this block of iron. And I'll put it Here we go. Okay. We continue. I feel like, actually, if we take a minute to look at the clouds, I'm kind of... Actually, no.
You're gonna continue. I'm gonna go mainly because tiny bladder syndrome. And everybody needs to know that. You're welcome.
Very slay. Let's see. Gonna put this here, put that there. Ooh, what buttons am I pressing? Goodness gracious. Absolutely goodness gracious. That one there, that one there. What are the thoughts? I need to get free cam on here, that's what I need to do. Because I'm thinking, what are the thoughts so far on how does this look? I feel like this looks decent. I need to see this from up, you know? No, I'm not gonna do that. I was gonna build a little pillar up so I could see what it looks like from high up, but I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, no, I feel like this is looking okay so far. We've got... We're gonna go to the end.
I mean, how badly do you want to show that angle?
Not that bad.
I was gonna say, I can literally just stream it so you can stream it to them.
No, not that bad. I was just
Take like 2
interested.
seconds. I just don't know if you have the thing to show it.
I don't think I do actually. Nor... I do not. Nor clear. Or nor.
Or Nord.
Did you ever watch, what is it called? The mermaid thingy?
Are you talking about the Little Mermaid or H2O?
H2O! That's the one! That's the one!
I mean, no to both. But...
Okay. Okay, because that's where the no Cleo comes from. No Cleo. I mean, I didn't watch it. You know, to be honest, I'm gonna admit something here. I used to find that show scary, and I don't know why, but I used to find it scary. So I didn't really watch it. But also, I just didn't really have access to it. So.
No Nickelodeon.
No, I never grew up with DSTV. So I had SABC 1, 2, 3, and 4, and that's about it.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Huh? What?
But
You've lost me. You just said a bunch of letters.
SABC. It's a South African, like, television network. That's for free.
Yeah, okay, you say it like I'll know.
Google it! I don't know how to explain it. Let me Google it. What is SABC?
I just thought you'd been possessed. Like.
Oh, it stands for South
Saying
African
random-
Broadcasting Corporation.
Yeah, that's what the SA means. Like,
It's the National
like, saying
Public
random
Broadcaster. Yeah, and there's 4 different stations. Anyways,
oh, okay.
well, maybe there's more, but I only grew up with 4 stations, 4 different thingies. But yeah. Oh, I'm drowning. This is not good. I need to get back. Okay. Yeah, but riddle me this, because then you're probably like, oh, but how have you watched some of SpongeBob and Phineas and Ferb and whatever? So, my grandma has DSTV, and I used to visit her like most Sundays, and so growing up, that's how I watched DSTV. I would just randomly watch what was happening.
By the way, can I watch
Sunday.
SpongeBob?
Yeah. But it would be so weird because I wouldn't watch the episodes in chronological order because I was just there at random times and I watched it at random times.
Yeah.
So,
Makes sense.
yeah. But, because I remember all the adults used to sit outside and they would braai, and then the children me and my cousins, we would watch DSTV. And my brother and my cousins were always fighting over who gets to watch what. But I was never involved. I was like, I will watch whatever, guys. Chill out. It's fine.
I just want to be entertained. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll either be entertained by watching a show, or I'll be entertained watching you guys duke it out.
Exactly. Exactly. Oh, but then also, there was, like a video rental store close to my house that I used to go to a lot, and we used to rent, like, CDs from there. So, yeah, I used to watch a lot of movies and stuff that way. Because, let's be honest, the only thing worth watching on SABC, maybe, was, like, Silver Delon. And that's now been cancelled, which is really sad. So,
Now you're like, that just sounded French.
it's Afrikaans. It's an Afrikaans series called Silver Delon.
Afrikaans has French influence, right?
Dutch.
Oh, well, I guess.
Potato. No. Vid, hello! Just thought I'd pop in and say hello. Thank you, Vid. I appreciate it. I hope you're having a fabulous day, Vid. Thank you for saying hello.
I hope you're having a better than fabulous day.
Me too. Forget I said fabulous. You better be having the most amazing day of your life. Okay, that's a bit of a stretch.
I mean,
that's a little
too much pressure now.
Yeah, that's a bit. Maybe I take that back.
It like feels pressure to like go out now and like do something incredible with this day.
Yeah. You're having a fantastic day. I'm glad to hear it. Thanks for asking. Anytime, Vid. Anytime. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this part. I feel like there's not enough sand. I think I need to turn this block into sand. I think.
Sometimes it just takes that one block as well. Like it'll just look all sort of, I don't know about this, and then all of a sudden, it just comes together.
Exactly.
One block is all it takes.
That made no sense. Yeah, I don't think it did either. But that's okay. You know, that's okay. It doesn't need to make sense. Well, maybe it actually does.
It's like
Actually,
this
maybe it does.
is great. I love it.
Are you building the rock?
No, I'm looking at what you've been doing.
Where are you? Oh, there you are. Thank you. I appreciate it. My wrist is getting sore for some reason. Yeah, I don't know what's happening. I don't know why my wrist. I think I'm not like. Recently, I've been taking a break from like spending a lot of time at my computer. So now when I do, like, sit at my computer for like a few hours, my wrist gets sore. Maybe I'm just becoming like kind of old. I don't know. Maybe that's just like what happens when you get old.
I remember. Okay, story time with Flair. So,
yes. Okay.
when I was 14 to probably 17, I played a lot of Counter-Strike Global Offensive. First-person shooter for anyone who doesn't know. Really competitive. Equivalent of how Valorant is now, but without the champions and such. Everyone would just spawn in on a map. You'd spend so many rounds as terrorist, so many rounds as counter-terrorist, and just everyone starts the game exactly the same, and it's more skill-based.
Okay.
I remember one time hitting a AWP shot, which is a sniper. Like, watch the guy cross in front of me really far through this thin gap. The bit that he moved behind, the wall that he moved behind was wood. So you could, like, shoot through it. It would do less damage, but obviously if you got a headshot, that wouldn't matter. And so I was, like, at the point where I was good enough with a sniper that I, watched him go by, like, he was only visible for the tiniest amount of time. But then, like, as my brain caught up, I was like, okay, so I need to aim here at the wood, hit the shot. But I moved my wrist so fast that I had to wear a brace on the wrist because I think I like almost broke the joint.
That's crazy. That is crazy.
Like,
wow.
so like, I remember like after like just being in excruciating pain.
Yeah, ouch. Oh my goodness.
So, don't play games, kids. Go outside.
touch grass. Hug the
Stay
trees.
in school.
Yeah. All those things. See, I don't like this area. I think it's this block.
Maybe do something different. Do a little bit like that goes a bit further out.
See, you're kind of a genius.
Just do a little bit of variance.
'Cause this would be nice. And then maybe
I mean, I would almost like do then like so like have a little bit that comes up here. So like I'd say maybe to here. Leave that one in, and then just like come out with it again.
Okay, because I do have the geographical space.
And then just leave like maybe that one in.
Yeah. Okay.
You know, just like a big chunk, like where it looks like it's just like a color.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll take those. Thank you. Do I have? Am I picking those up? No, I think they went past me.
They're flying away.
Yeah, they are flying away.
You know, just like one out here. Maybe.
I'm gonna do this one over here.
I mean, what I might do, I might just go along and just like place an occasional one, just a little bit further out.
Yeah, that would be great.
Like, you've already got it kind of here, like just a few that are a bit gapped out, so that's fine. I think subconsciously your brain knew that you wanted to do it, so you've done it in some bits, and then other bits you've been like, gotta go back to the formula.
That's kind of funny. Your subconscious mind is so interesting. Like
Mine personally, or just people's generally?
people in general. I don't know I don't know anything about your subconscious mind. I'm just talking about people's in general. Like, it's just so interesting to think about.
Yeah, brains be strange.
They really are.
Brains be braining.
It's almost diary time, actually, I think. That's kind of crazy. Time flies when you're building a beach. You know?
Something tells me most people can't relate to that one.
Yeah. No, that makes sense.
I mean, if you want, leave that there, because you got a bit that way and the other way. And I've still got to do the rock and the little bit that's on top, so it's like part 3 of Project Beach.
Beach.
And then part 3 sorts all the sand out.
Yeah, okay, yeah. That's so true. Let me put the excess in here. There. Okay, it's diary time then. Ooh, I love my. Let me take this. I am loving.
Before, like, you don't need any food, do you? Do you need bread or are you good?
No, I'm good, thank you. Before?
I was just checking if you need any food.
Oh, okay. No, I think I've got a shop box in here with food. Stone.
Ah, right.
No, I've got one of poppies. Oh, I think it's at my house. I think the one with the food's at my house, I think. I don't know. Okay. I've got food on me, though. I'm good. What? Oh, this isn't my diary. I was like, why are all the pages blank? I was like, what happened?
I had a micro heart attack.
I did. I was like, what happened to all my hard work? Oh my goodness.
I have to go back through previous streams to like.
Exactly. Oh my goodness, it was the wrong book. Okay. Dear Diary. The 16th of... How are we already halfway through April? That's what I want to know. Because that's crazy. We worked some more on the beach.
On the beach each.
The beach each. We have integrated the sand into the stone.
So the surrounding rock.
Yeah, the surrounding have two R's. Surrounding.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Surrounding.
Okay. Below water. Does that sentence make sense? We integrated the sand into the surrounding rock both above and below water. Yes. Okay.
Shoreline.
The shoreline.
Instead of water. Yeah, the shoreline. It's the shoreline.
Right.
Like,
shoreline. Line. Beautiful. Okay. My wrist. My wrist hurts. I'm gonna add that into my diary time because why not? I feel like that's not how
my
you
wrist
spell
hurts.
wrist.
Need to touch grass less. How dare I be so healthy and responsible?
Exactly. Touch grass less.
That's the
How
outro.
dare I? I don't have space. Okay, I need to think about how to short this.
Don't just end it with touch grass less.
Yeah.
Like instead of catch you later, just touch grass less.
And then I'll say Dano XOXO. Beautiful! Today we worked some more on the beach each. We have integrated the sand into the surrounding rock both above and below the shoreline. I can go to the shoreline. My wrist hurts. Need to touch grass less. Dano XOXO. Grass is dangerous. See, Vidge, you get it. You get it. Grass is a very dangerous thing. You need to be wary. Especially if you have allergies. It can contain, pollen can get stuck on the grass. And then if you have, like, hay fever, then it can set off your allergies. So it can actually be dangerous. Kind of. But that's gonna be diary time. Let's put my diary away in here. Okay, can you stay right there?
Goes up, down.
There we go. That's gonna be stream, everyone. I hope you all have... Okay, wait. When am I next gonna be live? I think next I'll be live on Tuesday next week with an Ignitor stream. So look forward to that. I know I am. And I hope you all have an amazing weekend, an amazing Easter, an amazing rest of your day as well, just have an amazing time in general. And I'll see you hopefully next time. Goodbye everyone, good night, keep slaying.